first, Irina McClain joins us from the Diabetes Foundation of Mississippi. Welcome to the show, Irina. Great to see you.
Thank
got
you.
the Diabetes Walk coming up.
Where did summer go? That's what I'm asking.
You know, I was in, I think it was like Walgreens or something, and two clerks behind the counter the other day, and the guy said to the girl, he says, "Man, it's already the 5th." And I said, "Yeah. And it's the 5th of September." So, yeah, the year has. This just flown.
I know, it just blew by. But yes, the 27th, we're doing our walk at LaFleur's Bluff playground area between the Museum of Natural Science and the Kids Museum. And we're ready to rock and roll again and help show people we support them, whether they have type 1 or type 2 diabetes, have community resources there, and have a walk that's going to raise donations for the Diabetes Foundation so we can continue all our programs and services for people in Mississippi.
Is the walk any particular distance, or?
We have the 1 Mile Family Fun Walk, which is, you know, if you have a stroller, you can walk that one. And then we have the 3.15K, which you go down a switchback and then come back up, and we have rest stops, and people will be having a good time. We have actually a couple food trucks that'll be there this year, so it'll be fun. And every dollar raised stays in Mississippi to support our programs and services. And you might be interested in this. We found out that we don't have emergency Medicaid for our kids. So if a child's diagnosed and they don't have insurance but would be eligible for Medicaid, they have to wait 4 to 6 weeks before Medicaid kicks in.
Oh, wow.
And you know they can't wait 4 to 6 weeks for their insulin. So we now have an account with Meds and Threads at University, so we take care of their insulin, testing supplies, glucagon for that first 4 to 6 weeks until Medicaid kicks in to help make sure that they stay healthy and have blood sugar in good control until they actually get some
that's
insurance.
wonderful. Yeah. Gee, I mean, that's something that people can see immediately. It's not like you know, the money goes somewhere, it goes into an account, and you never really know what happens to it after that.
Exactly. I mean, that's real, and we've had a lot of kids this summer diagnosed where we've had to step in, and it's great. We have a good relationship with the pharmacists there, so we can call up. I mean, they even have my cell phone number, so if they have someone that's ready to go home on the weekend, we take care of them and make sure they have what they need.
You're talking about there's a lot of diagnoses this summer. Is there an increase in diabetes, or is
we've noticed that over the past several years. There has been an increase in kids particularly getting diagnosed. Of course, since you know that it's triggered by viruses, COVID really shot the numbers up.
Did it really?
Globally, yes.
Wow.
And numbers are still higher than they were when I first started working at the foundation 30 years ago. But we're doing our best to keep up. We've done a lot of school boxes this year. We send out free boxes to test and treat the highs and lows to all the schools around the state. And we also have Camp Can Do for the families, so they can get together, network, learn. The parents can learn more about managing their child's diabetes. And I believe we're keeping fingers crossed, but we're going to have Joe Solowaychek, who's kind of a guru for type 1 diabetes, at camp on November 15th.
Oh, wow.
He's great. He's from California and has worked a lot in psychosocial aspects of managing diabetes, which is so important.
Well, speaking of managing diabetes, you mentioned from 30 years ago to now, it's been like night and day over the last 30 years.
Yeah, I mean, between the continuous glucose monitors, the smart pumps, a lot of the oral meds for people with type 2 diabetes, I mean, it's been incredible. I mean, it's not the same thing that we've been dealing with all these years.
You're certainly not locked down to it now.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, with the smart pumps and with the Dexcoms, for instance, or the Libras, Abbott Libras, parents can follow what their child's blood sugar is doing at school or at daycare, whether or not there's a nurse there, and they can alert the school personnel if there's a problem. And the beauty of that real-time monitoring, you can anticipate something's going to happen before you have a crisis. And that's important, especially when you're dealing with a child.
Real quick, one more time, tell us about where the walk is and what time again?
Yep, LaFleur's Bluffs Park Playground area on the Saturday morning, September 27th. Register at 8:30. Get ready to cut that ribbon at 10 o'clock, we actually pulled it up. 10 o'clock ribbon cutting, and we'd love teams, individuals, anybody who loves someone with type 1 or type 2 diabetes, come on out, show your support.